Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about gods of nature, Soronus, and also Beelzebub. Beelzebub. Also, he goes by different names, right? He's also god of flies. So there's many aspects to him, and this god is where these elites actually pay homage to. They pay. Because also he is god of wealth. He's associated with wealth, and the Christmas is a celebration to this god. Okay. The Christmas is a celebration to this god. Coronis is the same god. You understand? The god who eats his children, right? So I'm going to explain to you how he eats his children, right? It's not like a flesh, he's eating a flesh, but I'm going to tell you how he does it. Okay? So now, the wealthiest, people, elites or celebrities or whatnot, they pay homage to because he is the provider of wealth. He is associated with wealth. You understand? Nature, creation, and destruction. He's also God of destruction. Okay? God of harvest. The Jewish people, they are celebrating the harvest. The harvest is usually the time of the harvest is equinox, winter equinox, right? And that's what it is. They are worshiping this god, but this deity is very important because he also he associates with creation. You understand? God purity, right? There is, I'm trying to remember the TV show. It's a British TV show. They talked about the darkness and the light. They were at war with. They were at war with the night, and the night were basically the chaos, and there was this big war, and Rhea, she's the one who, her name is Iria, Ashura, Akasha, all the same deity, right? She's the one who went to war, but part of her is darkness, but this God created this chaos. He created the chaos because I don't remember the number. I can't remember the. You know what? If I remember the TV show, the British TV show that talked about. There's a few episodes. It's a really good show. It's basically depicting how it's done. Basically, this God created it. Okay, the two gods are creation, are the creator of all creation, right? But they were at war. But in this TV show shows that she was used. The goddess, she was used, but when she was in human form, she came to human. She was human form before she became. Because when the planet was created, she was living on Earth. She was among us. Akasha was living among us. She created humanity and stuff, and then she created humanity, and she was living among us. Then the spirit of hope, Amal, went into her, and she became a vampire. when they're showing it on Queen of the Dam, they were showing that she was eating human flesh and whatnot, and and stuff like that. But because before she was killed by her children, and if you saw Queen of the Dam when she says, "Oh, if you kill me, you kill yourself," because she created, and anyhow, she ended up being eaten by this second highest vampire, and she's a witch. Miracle and Marquette, both of them are like two sisters are witches. Okay, from if you watch Queen of the Dam, you'll get what I'm trying to tell you. And if I remember that TV show when they're showing how it's done, I'm gonna link it. You can guys go and just try to break it down. But what it means, I just explained to you what it means. Okay. So, God of nature is associated, God of life is associated with wealth, creation, and also harvest. Okay, God of harvest. If you look at the harvest, you just go Google, say God of harvest, who it is. Then you get probably a few hits. But the male one, he has what is also deer rantals, whatever, the horns, the deers. That's why they're showing Santa Claus being pulled by deer. You understand? Because he associated with that. Because he's God of the animal. It's just another thing you can search. God of the animal is the same one. Okay? But the soul did not come from him. The soul came from the Creator. It's a female. It's not a male. Because now, if you look, Google also, a soul male or female, you'll get it. It's a female. It's not a male. Okay? It came from her. But he ate souls the God, Cronus, when he eats his children, he eats souls. He doesn't eat flesh. Like it's not really eating a person. He's eating a soul of a person. That's why these people, they're harvesting souls to feed him. You understand? Because that's why he is a God who eats his own children. You understand? Souls also has the essence of God. They wanted to wage a war on God by harvesting souls and giving it to him so he'll be able to regenerate and become as powerful as God. You understand? That's the whole story. This is what the enemy is not telling you. I'm just telling you this is what they're doing. So that's why I talked about many times, do not sell your soul for nothing. Because you are helping win a war against God. Understand? So when you understand selling your soul is wrong, when you allow that to happen, that means you are against God. Understand? It's a gift from God anyway. It's not yours to sell. Okay? So enough. I'm not going to talk about this anymore, but it's your decision because God gives you free will. You decide. I am not selling nothing. Okay? I am not making deal with nobody. I don't want the wealth. I don't want no money. And souls are, priceless. Nothing they can give me. You know what I'm saying? And then when they, okay, I'm going to explain to you how, I'm going to break down how they attach this entity or, this God of creation, harvest, destruction, whatever, to you. When they attack your DNA, they're attacking you with radiation. It breaks down your DNA structure of your DNA. The double helix, it breaks it because it's supposed to be intact. When it breaks it, then you become sick. Disease be able to penetrate your being. I've been sick for almost 10 years. These people are, because they do using cell phones. They're using other things to radiate your soul in the atom. So your soul is installed within the atom, and to release it when they're attacking your atom, the soul is released into your vessel, and then they can take it. You understand? And that's what they're doing. This plan is unfolding, and they've been doing it to humanity for a long time. Okay? And that's how they're planning to harvest souls of humanity by attacking you through radiation, which is 6G now. You know what I'm saying? And the chromosomes. Also, the chromosomes stores your DNA. The chromosomes is basically when you have a child, the chromosome stores the DNA memory. You understand? A lot of this 46 chromosome, I think 46, 45, I can't remember. But anyhow, look it up. And 4G, 6G, whatever they use, 5G, now 5G or 6G. Anyhow, it releases, it basically deletes, it breaks the chain. When you have a child, your DNA memory does not transfer to your child. When you go and have a child, it does not. Basically, your ancestor bloodline memory does not transfer to your child. So you see how crafty this system is? They study us for the longest time, and that's what they're doing. And I'm just telling you how it's done. Okay? It's vicious cycle of abuse. And now they want to do it. They want to harvest people, souls without their consent. It's against universal laws. That's why celebrities, when they make deals with the devil, you have to agree. You have to agree. But how these people do get an agreement? They get agreements through when you sleep. You get, they come to you, dream state, and they get an agreement from you. You understand? You are unaware. You have given this agreement in your sleep. You remember this injection you got, otherwise you won't be able to travel, is associated with stuff like that. They can actually penetrate your dream. You understand? And they're connecting everybody to AI. So it's all done by a computer. You understand? You see? They're very smart, but it's deceptive kind of way to get something without consent. Because they don't want to pay humanity. Because there's over 8 billion people in this planet. They cannot afford to pay everybody. You understand? This system is broken, it's crafty, and it's evil. And I'm just telling you, I'm breaking it down to you how it's done. This entity, God of Lies, Cronus, builds up, goes by different names and whatnot. He's attached to your soul, and he can eat part of your soul. He eats souls. You understand? But he cannot penetrate your being unless your DNA is weakened by radiation and stuff, and basically he can penetrate you. You understand? Because there's a protection. There's a how the protection is? The protection comes from God, which is magnetic field. The magnetic field is within your spine. The sun governs the electric charge, and the moon magnetic. Understand? The moon is a female. No, the male. The moon is a female. Okay? No, the moon is a male. Sorry, the moon. But there is also two aspects of the moon. There's male and female. But because Selene is a female, right? She given birth to Eve, That's from the movie Underworld. Anyhow, it's not important, but this is how you get your magnetic field. Magnetic field protects you against penetration. Demonic, basically, demon cannot penetrate you because this is a protection God given you, and it's transferred to a DNA memory. You understand? Your chromosomes carry that memory from generation to another. You know? You understand? So you get it from your mom and dad and whatnot. Okay? So this is how it's done. Okay? For target individuals, because they have this, Cronus eat your soul, and that's how he gets attached to you. Because once he eats your soul, always be able to get to you because he knows your soul because he eaten part of you. You know what I'm saying? So attack, God flies, Belzebub or Cronus, understand, in order to release your soul, you know what I'm saying, and call it into your atom. Neutrality of the atom. The atom has positive and negative charge, and there's a neutral, neutron within the atom. It's a neutral state. It's where your soul is. You understand? Why I'm telling you to do this? Because your body cannot heal also. It's associated with healing. Because if you don't call this your fragment of your soul back into what it is, you're not able to heal. But you have to attack him in order to free yourself. Because if you don't attack him, you cannot heal, because he is like in your vessel, feeding on you. You understand? And you have to free yourself, But hey, I'm giving you information. You take it and you go with it. If you are being attacked through radiation like me, because they attack me like non-stop. They send me to hospital, 11 times, since I've been targeted, and I've been hospitalized twice. Everything happened because you have a universal blood type. We're immune to a lot of diseases. You understand? We're immune to a lot of diseases. But when they attack you, they weaken this double helix or DNA structure, then all diseases will be able to get in you. Immunity is broken. You understand? And so that's a little random, but I just want to explain to you because I don't want to miss anything, and I want to explain to you how it's done. You have to understand how the enemy think. I've been at this war with the enemy for 10 years, so I know how they think. You know what? Part of me, I feel it's a good thing to go through this, then because you'll be able to understand how your enemies think. You understand? Before they make a move, you know how they think. You understand how they operate. You understand? I know how the enemy operates. I expect anything. Anything coming from them, I expect it. You know what I'm saying? And I think ahead. I think ahead because I know what's the next move they're going to make. You understand? Now I'm explaining to you how. And I tell you what I'm telling you is, they do not like me telling you this, but I don't care. You're my people, and I do not care what they think. You know what I'm saying? I'm for humanity. I'm not for aligning with these people. I will never align with these people. Humanity comes first. You know what I'm saying? I care about humanity more than... You know what? They come first to me. I am never going to ally with somebody who hates humanity. You understand? That's fact. They hate us. They do not like us. I'm just telling you. You don't want to believe. You want to play coy. You don't want to go back to sleep and deny this is ever happening. It's true. If you understand, they hate us. We are not equal to them. They think we are beneath them. You understand? I am not beneath no one. Okay? We're all equal. We're all equal. But there's something about our DNA that is a threat to them. You understand? Especially the 144,000, the Nagas, the serpent beings, so they call them serpent beings, whatnot. The divine, of the prophets. Okay, that's what they don't like. They like us, but they don't consider humanity equal to them. But they consider us all the bloodline of prophets. Abraham, Noah, Solomon, and all of those. They don't consider those equal to them. They consider them above them. You understand? That's why you're a threat. If you're below them, you would not be a threat to them because we're below. You understand? Because you are above, that's why you're a threat. You understand? And I could never be any clearer. You know what I mean? And I just want to tell you, this is what the reality of things. Whether you accept it or either deny it or pretend like it never happened. It's up to you guys. I'm just providing you with the information. Take it or leave it. You understand? But be smart, make the right decision. Okay? And the decision is yours. I'm not gonna twist your arm, make you, stop you from selling your souls, whatever, or aligning with these people. It's up to you. God given us free will. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna tell you do not do this. I'm providing you with information. You make that decision on your own. Okay? I cannot make it for you. Okay? I hope this information be very informative and has helped you make the right decision. So, decision is yours.